Hello, this is Jen Mitchell-Love from Solace Divorce Mediation. This is day 90 of 100 days of lives. And today's topic is the new energies and space of relationship. And this video, I planned on talking about something else earlier this morning. And then I had a couple conversation with my shrews, Annie and Stephanie. And we were opening this space and talking about relationship in a different way. And so that way of relationship is shifting to a space that's more expansive and more free and that is rooted in authenticity, being honest with one another, being kind to one another, loving to one another, and supportive of one another as you move forward on your journey and path. And what we're talking about is how every person comes into our life for a reason. And when we're in relationship with somebody, specifically romantic relationship is the focus of this video, we have a soul contract with them. And sometimes, when I say soul contract, I think people can get a little nervous of like, what is she talking about? Soul contract, what is that? And at the bare bones, all a soul contract is it means that every person is coming into your life for a reason because they're here to teach you things. They're here to show you things. You are supposed to experience things together. And you will learn and you will heal and you will grow from that relationship. And so we were talking about marriage because I love talking about marriage and I love talking about divorce and shifting relationship, from one space to another and having relationship be very fluid and open and free and observant of your life journey and path and following your inner guidance and truth and following the guidance and the messages that are shared with you from your angels and masters and guides and ancestors. And yeah, it's a celebration of all of that. And I have found myself in a new space of romantic relationship that is very, very different from any other romantic relationship I've been in. And I'm going to be 50 in September. And I have been in romantic relationship with guys since I was 14. I was kind of like a serial monogamist relationship person. And yeah, I was the girlfriend. And then one time I was the fiance. And one time I was the wife. And yeah, I was sharing with my girlfriends, and I'm sharing on this live about this new relationship space that I'm in. And what I love about it is it's so free and it's really expansive. I don't feel any tightness. We don't see each other all the time. We don't talk to each other every day. And that's different. That's why I'm saying this is a new space of relationship for me. And when we see each other, it's really loving and it's really safe and kind and fun and adventurous and playful and high vibrational and, all of those delicious energies. And yeah, the thing about it that's different is it's all of those amazing things, which is so beautiful. And I'm so, so grateful to be in this space. And what's interesting to me is what it isn't any of my past relationships that have been defined. When you're a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a fiance or a husband or a wife, there's just kind of fundamental, rules of behavior and ways of being that attach with those roles. And with the relationship, there's certain ways of being in the relationship. And, I'm finding myself thinking about that, thinking, it's all of this new relationship spaces, all of those amazing high vibrational energies, but it doesn't have what I used to define as safety of like a safety in the space of, knowing what the relationship was supposed to be like, and what kind of the human consciousness underlying rules are, rules of behavior and ways of being in that space. And so all day today, I've been really thinking about this and thinking about how interesting it is that I'm in this new space, and it feels really good to me. And I'm learning as I go, and I'm having faith and trust and belief in the whole journey. But I'm just wondering, what if this is the new space of relationship? What if, and I'm not, if you are married and happily married in a container of marriage where both of you are committed to one another and to one another's growth and expansion, and you're working together to co-create your individual dream lives and your dream lives as a couple, that's beautiful and amazing, and it's a gift, and it's divine, and it's such a blessing. This is focused more on those of you who may be in a relationship or marriage where you're feeling stagnant, where you're feeling like the role of husband or the role of wife, playing that part, isn't really you. That you are desiring something different from that. And it doesn't mean that it's a failure. You don't need to have guilt or shame. It means that you are being guided to move in a different direction in your life. And that's the work that I do at Solace as a family law attorney of 20 years. The first 9 years, I was in the courtroom as a litigation attorney, and then I had children and realized I was destroying other people's children by playing that role and part of litigation attorney in a divorce case. And so for the last 11 years, I've been out of court serving as a mediator, still an attorney, still sharing about the law and guiding couples through divorce, but just doing it in a totally different way. And so if this video resonates with you, or you feel that it would resonate with someone from, the shares that they've made to you, I want to share with you, it's going to be okay. You can shift from married to another space of relationship in a very mindful, intentional, loving manner. And at Solace, I guide my clients through 8 steps of healing. I share with them the divorce mirror exercise, the Divorce with Love masterclass. They have handbooks, a legal handbook, an emotional handbook. You are fully supported. And it is a loving container. It is focused on helping you to really understand what your spouse is here to teach you, and to help you to release any attachments to any space that doesn't feel good to you anymore, because those spaces are aligned with past versions of yourself. And to give you the strength and the excitement and confidence to move forward and co-create your dream life. And who knows, I would love to hear in the comments what you think about this new space of relationship that I was sharing about, that's very expansive and very free, and also very loving and very safe. So it's a very interesting combo platter. So as you navigate forward, if you are in a marriage and you are not feeling like it is serving you anymore, if you're feeling you have grown and your spouse is not growing at the same rate, and you want something different, and you want to shift out of the container of marriage and into a new relationship space that feels good, I would be so happy to help guide you. And you can always check out Solace University, which is solaceuniversity.com, or Solace Divorce Mediation, which is solacedivorce.com. And there's so many resources for you. So just know you are not alone. You are not losing your mind. You are on your life journey and path, and you are being guided. And it's beautiful. It's meant to be a space that we experience. And you are meant to attract joy and love and freedom and bliss and abundance all into your life. I'm sending you much love. Mwah.